yo, what it is, people, we is back. Never day on Keep It G News. And then, y'all, we got to talk about 1090 Jake, y'all. AKA the Grievance King. Now, people don't know why I call him the Grievance King. I did a video on it. Check it out. Maybe a few months ago. But 1090 Jake is definitely the Grievance King. I think we need to make that stick because it fits. I always wondered how 1090 Jake only did a year in prison. How was he at all these jails? Well, you find out years down the line is because he was writing grievances on inmates and COs to go from jail to jail to jail. But today, this ain't about 1090 Jake. This is about 1090 Jake affiliation. Shout out to Byron Blake, man. I don't know what Byron Blake got against 1090 Jake, but he been on his heels a lot lately, you know. And I think it stemmed from the fact that, because he spoke about it before, I think it stemmed from the fact that 1090 Jake exposes people paperwork. But his resume, not as clean as, you know, you would have thought, being as though his profession and what he do. Especially with the grievances thing, man. Like, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, the man did his thing in that motherfucker, man. He might got a record, a world record in the state penitentiary system. All across the United States when it come down to writing grievances and moving from jail to jail. I'm talking about y'all, the COs don't even like this type of inmate. COs can't stand them. The inmates don't know why their cells keep getting raided and they keep being on lockdown whole times because 1090 Jake is doing this thing on the grievance end. But today it's about one of his partners, man, one of his close friends, man, a guy by the name of King Brizzy. Now, if people don't know who King Brizzy is, let me introduce y'all.
Never had it, so we doing the most. Brizzy bitches wanna give us a toast. Danny Phantom when I'm riding the ghost. Yeah, never had it, so we showing our ass. If I love you, I'ma give you my last. But my heart don't give me murder. Remember bitches used to curve us, money wasn't looking right. Never had it, so we doing the most. Brizzy bitches wanna just stay dangerous. Tell all your niggas and all of your partners just stay dangerous. I know some killers, but Benjamin Franklin is all I hang with. Just stay dangerous, just stay dangerous.
So King Brizzy is a rapper from the Florida area. I don't know if he's Hispanic or Hispanic and black, but he uses the N-word frequently, you know. And come to find out, he got some paperwork on him. So back in early 2000s, he caught a case, and a part of his plea deal when he capped out is he had to cooperate and testify on his co-defendant, which he followed through with. Now, the reason why this is relevant to 1090 Jake is, like I said, they're close friends, and 1090 Jake even did work with him on like a podcast.
You got stabbed a lot.
15 times.
This was at one time you got hit 15 times.
Yeah, this one time. This is all at one time. I got hit 15 times by 4 people. This particular dude said, well, that's what I thought. And I ended up hitting him in his shit. All of a sudden, he swang on me. So when he swang on me, I weave, and I hear bing. At first, I'm like, man, that sounds like a knife. But then he swung again, I blocked. But when I blocked, he ended up poking me in my neck. So when he poked me, that's when I really knew he had a knife. But now all the other dudes are grabbing their knives, pulling it out too. So now I'm in there tussling with this dude, trying to throw him into the other dude, while the other dude stabbing me on my head.
Oh, you got hit in the head.
I got hit in the head and all, bro. I've been hit all type of places, man. I've been fucked up. I'm gonna be real, man. A lot of people won't admit to this, bro. I was scared to death, bro. But you know, that like I was brave though. All at the same time, it wasn't like scared to death and then I run and just run. Nah, it was scared to death and I'ma fight for my life.
It was during this 10-year bid that you dropped Silent Treatment, right?
Yeah.
Know I catch you slipping, I'm creeping, reaping what you sow. I am a demon. You know that I am a demon. Remember the nights roaming around but being cautious, cause I've committed sins I gotta deal with in the coffin. It's written in blood. It's the conspiracy in silence. I wonder if God could forgive me for all this violence. I know I'm a sinner.
I did that at Jackson CI.
Now that video is just demonic. It's got a melody.
When I dropped it and I realized like people really like this song for real, it blew me because I ain't taking it something serious. Like it was just something me just like pretty much just venting life.
You feel it.
Right.
You know how music you can feel it sometimes? Yeah. That was something that I felt.
So in this podcast, he spoke about him going to prison and, you know, him going to jail and some of his experiences. But he never mentioned the fact that he had a co-defendant that he took to jail right along with him. You know, he grabbed him by the hand and let him in there. You know, he probably took him in first and he came in behind him. But this is what happens with these type of guys like 1090 Jake is, you know. He portrayed himself as this street guy and he was standing on Moles and Coles, but you come to find out that he hanging with rats. He writing grievances, telling on people in the joint. So I'm not too surprised that this information is coming out about his close circle. I questioned this close circle before on other videos because I never understood how was 1090 Jake able to be a white blood. No, you typically don't see that. I know in the Maryland system, I have never seen it. But when you look at those guys and the guys that he hanging with and whatever set they claim, it's a mixed breed. Look like to me they over there trying to end racism, man. And that's a beautiful thing, man. If that's their angle, man. But they got a crayon box of gang members. Like, I didn't know you could be that. I ain't know bloods was that diverse. I mean, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's a thing. And that's what's going on with it. But I just wanted to do this video to show y'all what's going on, to show y'all the type of guys that 1090 Jake is associated with, you know, because it was presented like he was hanging with real substantial guys. But come to find out, man, a lot of these guys might got check and pass. Straight up might got dive into all of them. You feel me? Then we might get the truth and understand who 1090 Jake really is. Let me know in the comments, man, how y'all feel about this information, yo. Is anybody surprised that 1090 Jake is hanging with a rat? He ain't the only one. Like I say, all these guys are still hanging with y'all, so I don't even understand how that's, you know, how is people portraying this image of being involved in the streets or this image of being a gangster or standing on some type of integrity, but they hanging with 1090 Jake and documented Grievous King. Now they got King Brizzy, who told when he was a juvenile, but he was running the streets, and I don't think we talking about no 15-year-old. You understand what I'm saying? We talking about a guy at that age, he knew exactly what he was doing. And he sent his co-defendant over. And he made good music, man. I'm gonna keep it real, man. Like, I listened to a few of his songs. I just played a few for y'all. He average, not really my type of music, but, you know, some people can vibe to that. But to see this is 1090 Jake, man, and for 1090 Jake to be exposing all this paperwork, why he ain't never exposed yo? I mean, I think we can all admit he ain't got no integrity when it come down to it. You know, we done seen him try to take some of the best down. Rappers, that is. Try to take some of the best rappers down. Boston Richie, he took Payment to Live for Rilo. You know, and it's a Mountain Hill, a whole bunch of other guys that he did this to. But like I said, let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. It's another day, Keep It G News, and I'm out.
Nigga can't do what I do, y'all niggas can't copy me. Let's keep shit G. Let's keep shit G. Let's keep the shit G. Let's keep shit G. Let's keep shit G.